Do you want to know the #1 killer of e-commerce brands? It's not growth at all costs. It's not endless cash flow needs from inventory. And it's not the constant rising prices of Facebook ads. The big silent killer? Let me tell you a story. In the left corner, we have Wayfair, the online giant, ready to argue its case. And in the right, the state of South Dakota, with laws as tough as its landscapes. Your Honor, we're online. We don't have a physical presence in South Dakota. Why should we collect sales tax? Times are changing, Wayfair. Our local businesses are at a disadvantage. It's only fair you pay up like everyone else. Order in the court. Wayfair, you're guilty of dodging sales tax. It's time to pay up and level the playing field. And just like that, the gavel is spoken. Wayfair must now collect and remit sales tax, changing the e-commerce game forever. And that, folks, is how the silent killer of e-commerce brands was brought into the spotlight. Don't let unexpected tax bills be the end of your business. Crazy. And I already know what you're thinking. Wayfair is a huge corporation. The government won't come after me. Wrong. The size of your business does not grant you immunity. That's right. The government doesn't mess around when it comes to their money. They might not come after you this year or next, but when they do, they're going to get every last penny that you owe. And it's going to hurt. Okay, I'm done sounding scary. So how complicated is this whole local tax mess for e-commerce businesses? Every state and even sometimes cities can have different sales tax rates in the United States. And they're not just going to come in and make it easy for you. Nope. Guess who is responsible for organizing, submitting, and paying these taxes? The brand owner. And if you are still here watching this, I'm guessing that that's probably you. Stay compliant. You must file your business everywhere to qualify for sales tax nexus. The good news is there's 4 ways to solve this before it becomes a problem. And I'm going to share them with you from the easiest to the hardest. First of all, is my favorite way. I'm all over it when I can leverage technology to do something complex. Because this is such a complex space, we've started to see some intelligent tools pop up. And I've been digging into one specifically called Numeral lately because a lot of different people in the e-com space have been using it and I've heard them talk about it. Numeral is a technology that does all the heavy lifting for you. So their claim is literally spend less than 5 minutes monthly on sales tax compliance with our white glove solution. The tool itself, it monitors your site to ensure that you collect the right taxes by region, and then they can register your business in all the different states where you have Nexus without you having to make a single phone call. And they even remit your taxes on your behalf. If you want to check it out, there is a link to book a demo in the description. One cool thing I like about them is they don't have any long-term contracts, unlike some of the other tools I checked out. So there's literally almost no risk to taking a peek. To be honest, I wish Numeral existed when we were just getting started because we wound up using option B, which is to hire a big tax agency. This is still a great option, but it requires a lot of back and forth, prone to human errors while filing sales tax, and is definitely more expensive. There's a bunch of them out there. I'm not going to pretend like they're bad. They all do a great job, but you're going to be paying considerably more money than using a tool. If you Google e-commerce sales tax nexus accountants, you're going to find a ton of different options for you. The third option is to leverage human resources. There's a theme here. It's all about leverage. What I mean by that is hire a team internally. But let's be honest, this is not the solution for 98% of us. With my company, we have this massive tax team now. It's massive. But if you're a one-man army, you aren't going to have this big, sophisticated accounting team. So it's probably not the right choice for most people. And option 4, which is something that I would have tried once before I realized how valuable my time was, would be doing it yourself. This is obviously the least leveraged and probably the least intelligent way to do this. But surprisingly, some e-com founders still do this, and God knows why. There are so many other things that have so much more leverage you could be working on. Chances are, if you do it yourself, you're probably going to mess something up, and then you'll be at the mercy of the good old tax man, Uncle Sam. If you like this video, I recommend checking out this other great video right here. in which I explain how I created a viral ad with more than 500 million views and generated tens of millions of dollars. Check it out right here and see you in the next video.